To be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Orioles look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep next. Adam Wainwright gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Baltimore, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1.
That's a ball.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Keegan Aiken gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton.
Now here's the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting second, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in, Tommy Edman, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Popped him up. Wins has a play. And that retires the side. Cards leave one. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The second baseman, Pat Valaika.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting seven.
Now at the plate, Austin wins, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Yanni Molina digging in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bottom of the second here with no score. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Keegan Aiken, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Austin Hayes, as he grounds one briskly to short. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Lane Thomas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Called strike 2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate, Adam Wainwright. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Look out, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Thomas rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The O's had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Goldschmidt flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage. That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there, 2 down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped up. Davis shading to his right, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. Cards lead it 2-0. Stepping in, Trey Mancini as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Wong is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Popped him up. Wins is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Colton Wong will stand in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Pat Malaysia.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Thomas is on the run for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batter, the catcher.
Striding in once again, Austin Wins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey. 1-1.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Too high, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now in the box, Keegan Aiken. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. is in there. A called strike 3. Orioles strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Edman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Tommy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Edman.
Ball, that's out.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Fouled off. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Wade LeBlanc takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Wade LeBlanc.
Paul Goldschmidt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, DeYoung brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1.
Ball.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Catcher number 4.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Valaika is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles nothing. At the plate, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. To short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're down 4-0. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, wins. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals,
Ready once again, Lane Thomas. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Adam Wainwright getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he popped him up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway. Ready now for Baltimore. Dwight Smith Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Hit to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting.
At the plate, Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Austin wins as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Davis waits on the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Ball
3-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Anthony Santander will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Victor Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 76, Victor Velasquez.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. At the plate, Tommy Edman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is up with it, and there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set and the 0-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready now, Jose Iglesias. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Edman has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. One man out. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Trey Mancini. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Back goes Thomas. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Jordan Hicks takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Line drive to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The Orioles entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. No problem here. One away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
so stepping in, Dylan Carlson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Thomas at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
65. Giovanni Gallegos.
Standing in now, Austin Wins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Chris Davis. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Hanser Alberto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Baltimore. Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. St. Louis get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Adam Wainwright earns his first win of the season. Keegan Aiken was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.